everyone. Thanks for joining. This is Gwen Taylor, Cooking with Pumpkin. Here I am again just to show you a small meal, maybe 30 minutes or less. I want you to get up. I know you can do it. I believe in you. So let's get up and cook, okay? So remember to share, remember to like, and remember to subscribe. Thanks for joining me. Now let's get up and cook. Today, I wanted to help my wives, single, everybody. And I'm a simple cook. I don't do a whole lot of ingredients, but I like to cook with love. And I hope you will enjoy this today. And today, I'm cooking Shrimp Alfredo. I was hoping to do chicken Alfredo, but I did chicken strips yesterday for my family. And I thought I was going to have some left over, but I didn't. So what I did, I went and got some. I haven't been to the store, so I had to use what I have at home. So I peeled and deveined my shrimp, and this is from the Low Country, of course. And I've seasoned it. I've seasoned my shrimp. And I just use, this is one of my favorite seasoning. That's the Morton Seasonal. Some people use seasoned salt, but I use seasonal. I don't use a lot of salt because the season all have salt. So I usually don't use a lot of salt. And ground pepper. And sometimes a little onion salt. And a little accent. Not a whole lot of ingredients, but that's me. You use what you want to use for your taste. I always tell people when they ask me my recipe, I say, taste it to your liking, because everyone uses different seasoning. But these are the seasonings that I normally use. So I have linguine, pasta. So I have my water boiling. And it's quick. I love to do quick meals. I don't want to be in the kitchen all day with those long pots, okay? If I do the long pots, I usually start it the day before. Like on a Saturday if I'm cooking for Sunday. If you're doing beef or whatever, you need to cook it. Start it the day before. So this is when I'm using salt. And that's for pasta. Pasta always need a lot of salt. So I'm using my salt for my pasta. And I'm putting a little pepper in there when I put the fettuccine noodles in there. And then this is going to be really simple, y'all. You know, when you're trying to learn to cook, you don't have to have a whole bunch of stuff. You can just, whatever you like. If you like shrimp and this Alfredo sauce, you can make your own Alfredo sauce. But because I don't have all the ingredients, Alfredo sauce, Parmesan cheese, garlic, butter, heavy cream. That's it. You can even make your own sauce, or guess what? Walmart, great value. I've tried different Alfredo sauce, but I really like this Walmart brand. And it's really cheap, y'all. It's only like $1, less than $2. But this is the Alfredo sauce that I always use. And it's called Great Value Classic Alfredo Pasta Sauce, okay? Making it really simple. So my water's boiling, so I can put the fettuccine noodles in. You can break them up, or sometimes I just let them sit there and they eventually go in. And then I'm gonna start. You can add. This is what I'm adding today. You can add mushrooms, or you can add broccoli. But I'm going to add spinach because I love spinach. I mean, you don't have to use a whole lot of it. And about 10 last night, I remember I had some spinach in the freezer, so I went and got some spinach out. And guess what? Olive oil. Just gonna pour some little olive oil in my pan. And then I'm going to, I love to use these little plastic gloves and I throw them away only because I don't like all that stuff in my nails. So I'm gonna put my spinach in here. The pan is hot. Just some spinach. Gives it a little kick. If you have mushrooms, and you know, for my vegan lovers, if you don't want to use no meat, if you don't use no seafood, just, well, I don't know if you could do the Alfredo since it has heavy cream in it. You might and you might not, but you can do your noodles. Put your seasoning for your, I use pepper and a little onion salt. How about that? So that's going to be so I'll let my spinach simmer, and then I'm going to start on my shrimp. I'm going to use some olive oil in my shrimp. And of course, I have seasoned my shrimp already, just with the season all the pepper. And I'm going to put my shrimp in. My pan is hot. You're going to have this meal fixed in less than 30 minutes. Your husband's going to think that you were in the kitchen all day. And if you have some leftover chicken instead of the shrimp, then you could just use your leftover chicken. I guess you could put some beef if you want to use beef with your Alfredo. I guess you can also, but I'm doing shrimp today. And spinach, Alfredo sauce, just a few ingredients. That spinach don't take long to cook. Spinach takes just a few minutes, and the spinach will be ready. The noodles are working right there. The shrimp is cooking. And shrimp, you only need to do shrimp just a few minutes, because if you cook it too long, it gets tough. So maybe about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Not long at all, okay? Okay, my shrimp is cooking. Here I'm listening to my music. I love to cook with music. Let's just do something to you. How's everyone doing? Oh, this has been a new adventure for us. But I knew my phone was going to ring. And that's my nephew for some reason. What is he saying? Are y'all hearing me? Is everyone hearing me? I don't know what he's saying, calling me for. Yes, Brian, I'm live. I'm live. Okay. So he's calling to see. So he's in Virginia. So all my friends in Virginia watching. And this is just going to be something real simple. Noodles. Noodles will be ready in a few minutes. And we're going to have Shrimp Alfredo. Spinach. And you know what? When you're trying to cook something, it doesn't have to take a whole lot of time. Just get your stuff together, and I use some of the stuff that you already have in your kitchen or your freezer, and things you haven't prepared in a while. And you can always go to Pinterest. Pinterest have some wonderful ideas and wonderful to show you how to cook and to make a meal. But if you start cooking, and I can't say I'm the best cook. I love to cook. I'm just a southern cook. I've watched some of the shows. I've watched a lot of shows, and I'm like, ugh, some of those ingredients, you have to go to the store and buy all these ingredients. But so many times, just use what you have. Use what you got. Use what you got. Whatever you have in the freezer, whatever you have in your pantry, start emptying those stuff out. And I told somebody the other day, they were trying to figure out what to cook. I said, do you have some pork and beans? Pork and beans and rice is always good with any kind of meat. Yeah. Well, guess what my mom would say? A stomach full? Hey, it's a stomach full, okay? A stomach full is a stomach full. So our shrimp is almost ready. It's almost ready. Like I said, if you want to fix your own Alfredo, you can do that. And it will be wonderful. The shrimp is almost ready, y'all. See, my meal will be ready in probably less than 15 minutes. And you can do it. And I think next week maybe I'll do like potatoes and sausages. You go and get your any kind of potatoes you like. If you like red potatoes, have your red potatoes and your sausages, and maybe we'll do that. That's a really quick meal. It's a really quick meal. And let's see. The linguine look like it's taking longer than anything. My shrimp is ready. Can you see it? Look, that's my shrimp. Shrimp is ready to go. And then you know what? I usually like to put some butter in it too. I could have cooked it with butter. Butter is always good. And sometimes I add some more cheese. You know, whatever cheese that you have, you can just add your cheese to it. And it will just be wonderful. The spinach is ready. The spinach was frozen. And I drained it, tried to drain as much water as you can off of it. I drained it. The spinach is really ready, you know, because you can eat raw spinach. But I sauteed it a little, have some seasoning to it. And guess what, y'all? It is almost ready. It is almost ready. So since my shrimp is ready, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and put the Alfredo sauce in it. Get it ready to go. And let it keep it in this little sauce. Ooh! Oh, it's looking good. You like any kind of noodles, you can basically use any kind of noodles. But that's what I had in my cabinet. That's what I had in my cabinet. I was just trying to encourage the wives to cook. And then I got a couple requests. Why don't you go live? I'm like, okay. I've never done this before, but I hope you all are learning something. Remember, don't overcook your shrimp. And this Alfredo sauce is so delicious. It's so delicious. And if you want to, you can add some milk to it. You can add some more cheese to it. Simple, really inexpensive meal. If you have broccoli, you could add your broccoli. You can add your mushrooms. Whatever you like. Just whatever you have the tasting for. You can do it. I know you can. I know you can. And guess what? I'm going to go ahead and add some shrimp to that. Woo! I'll be coming up with stuff, y'all. But hubby don't complain. He eats it and then he goes to sleep. So I guess his stomach is full. I guess his stomach is full. Look at that. Look at that. That's spinach. Spinach. He's coming in now. Come and tell me how this look, huh? You want to tell me how this look? Uh-oh, he don't. Okay. Alrighty.
See what?
How does that look?
Spinach, shrimp, and what else?
Alfredo sauce.
Okay, looks pretty good.
Okay.
I need to taste it?
No, not yet. Not yet. We're waiting on our noodles.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Enjoy.
All right. See, but I have a lot of spinach in that. So if you don't have to put as much spinach, that much spinach if you don't want to. But I have a lot of spinach in that. And the shrimp. And now we're waiting on the noodles. And that'll be it. And it will be ready. But of course you can add some garlic bread, or garlic toast, or some kind of bread with that. And guess what? And that's it. That's it. Season it down, and it will be good to go. Add the noodles. I think the noodles would take longer than everything else. And that's it. That's a simple meal. Less than almost 15 minutes, 20 minutes. You could have everything, your vegetable, your meat, your starch, and less. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Speak it. Kim, speak it. You can do it, ladies. Oh, come Come on and let's start cooking. Let's start cooking. Like I said, message me. I'll tell you what to do. Something simple and good to go. My noodles are almost ready. And this has been a long, and that's it. What y'all think? Cooking with pumpkin. No, I don't do the whole bunch of long cooking, y'all. And that's going to be ready in a few more minutes. That's it. What y'all think? Try it and let me know, okay? Try your broccoli. Try your mushrooms. Try your kale. I meant to use kale because I had some free kale. Kale, try, but since I had the spinach, I did the spinach. Y'all tell me how it looks good. Yummy, yummy for your tummy. That's it. Y'all want to wait to see the finished product. You want to wait for a few more minutes? It's almost ready. The noodles taking the longest. The noodles taking the longest, but they should be ready in a few minutes. I don't think I put any pepper in there, but I usually put a little pepper in it. But I usually, when I put the pepper, I normally sneeze. Achoo, achoo. Okay. No, I don't have the virus. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. No, I don't. So it's almost ready, and that's it, y'all. This cooking with pumpkin. Maybe we'll try it again next week. How would you think? Let's do the potatoes and the sausages next week, and we'll see. I want the wives to let me know, even if you're not a wife, and you're trying to do a little cooking at home since you're home. Listen, you're saving money. Yeah, I guess you're saving some money. You're saving money. Use what you got. Whatever you have in your cupboard, or your pantry, or in your freezer, and your refrigerator, use it. Make up a dish. Do your own thing. Especially if it's just you. You're going to be the one that said, no, not this one. We'll try something else. I love y'all, and I hope you all enjoyed cooking with pumpkin today. Have a good one. I'm out. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Cooking with Pumpkin. Remember to like, remember to share, and remember to subscribe. I'll see you next week.